All 8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk into their own tomb. The creature that now threatened the hero was a crudely focused inferno of hatred and malice. If one raging beast was not enough, surely 2 were. The creature roared, but flight was no longer on the hero's mind. The Bergson now stood their ground, ready to take action. Raha, the god of the free wind, now tethered to the ground. His voice to the people is now just the warden of his prison. The tree of prosperity is withered after twisting away from Rhea's will. And left behind the seed that the Bergsons were looking for. No time to waste. Mary was waiting. Gears continued to crank on in the distance, for the city must survive. Now, even more soulless than before, without life, and as if none had ever existed within the gears. Ane Sarava, the architect of Terralava, and the creator of Jinn, a machine meant to serve the land, not oppress it. on the throne, the mountain god U himself. Without Rheadena's love, the darkness had swollen inside him, consuming and uncontainable. And without Rheadena's love, jealousy would swallow her children. Heavy as iron and difficult to breathe in, the air burned their lungs. It was pitch black. The light meant protection and hope. And the Bergson had to rescue the others as well. Darkness on the hero. These final steps to be taken shoulder to shoulder. Of another light. Two more Bergsons found, but they all were still in danger from the darkness. The rest of the family had to be saved. Yet another light, fending off the darkness. For now. Time was short, and haste was needed. The final battle was nearing its end. The Bergsons knew that this was the final step. Love must prevail over hatred. The Supreme One, master of all and master of nothing. His greatest fear was made absolute. he was left alone. Left alone to his misery and failure, to the unending cycle of despair and pain. He wished for its end, wished to bathe in an eternal darkness. Mercy prevailed as the wheel had turned back to kindness. That which was expelled from the heart returned. All the time apart melting away, along with all the pain, all the sadness, and all the misery. Land met sky, two became one. Love ignited rapture as innocence flooded the space between breaths. Happiness and curiosity weaved, mixed, and tangled in a dance, a millennium in coming. As the one ascended, but will never leave, our family looked upon the mountain and land over which they were given ward. A family left exhausted was now more complete than before. A God once stricken with grief was now whole, and a land once cast into chaos was now left in serene balance. As the story comes to its conclusion, remember this. When the time spent in this land is looked back upon, when daring feats are recited along with victories and defeats, remember that it was not a tale of heroes or villains, nor of good and evil, but one of family, and above all else, a tale of love. Go now, Guardian, and never forget.